As video editors, we are honestly drowning in a never-ending mountain of to-dos. We are stuck juggling multicam swaps, fixing caption timing, chopping silence, and syncing scripts. It is way too easy to get trapped in a loop, jumping between Premiere, After Effects, and a dozen other apps just for one episode. But imagine if you could handle that entire grind from one single place without those annoying tab rabbit holes. It sounds wild, but I have been using Vizard for a few months now, and it has genuinely changed my entire workflow. They did not pay me to say this. I am just sharing what actually saves me time and prevents constant headaches. Let me walk you through how I use it, from long-form multicam projects to repurposing content into viral clips. I will even show you how I schedule everything out so my content auto-publishes while I am sleeping. First, let's talk about cutting raw footage to a script, which used to be my biggest time sucker. I used to spend ages scrubbing through takes just to find the exact line I wrote in my draft. With Vizard, I simply upload my long take, hit the auto-edit option, and let the AI transcribe everything for me. If I have a prepared script for my intro, I just paste that text into the editor and tell it to cut based on those lines. It matches my lines, highlights the best takes, and chunks the footage into logical units. It doesn't just blindly chop things up. It uses my script as a guide to pick the best-sounding segments. What used to take me 10 minutes of manual scrubbing now becomes 2 minutes of tidy cuts and a clear map. Captions are another massive time sink that I used to dread doing in After Effects. Vizard auto-generates captions that perfectly match the speech cadence right out of the box. There is a live preview, so you can tweak styles, highlight colors, or the word count without running a render. Want a karaoke-style highlight? It is literally done in one click. If you need to separate a phrase or move a word to the next line, just hit enter and it updates instantly. You can save that as a template, and you are golden for any batch projects you have coming up. Now, let's talk about background removal and those fancy cutouts for social media. I had a friend who wanted a cool clone loop shot, and instead of using heavy software, I used Vizard's isolation tool. It created a nested clip with the person perfectly cut out, which let me animate a seamless loop. The point isn't that this replaces heavy compositing, but for 80% of social needs, it is a massive saver. Removing silences is another one of those features that feels trivial until you have to do it manually. It slims a 2-minute-long piece down into a 20-second razor-tight story for Reels. I use this all the time on travel vlogs, where the narrative is there, but the long pauses kill the momentum. Multicam editing is another place where the AI really helps lighten the load. It detects speakers from the audio channels and gives you an interface to assign which camera is which. It handles the switching based on who is talking, so I can focus on the creative tweaks. For B-roll, I used to jump between 10 different stock libraries just to find one decent clip. Now, the built-in browser lets me search for images, videos, and GIFs, and drag them straight to the timeline. You can even flip landscape images to portrait or upscale them right inside the tool. Client feedback is usually a nightmare, but Vizard has a parser that handles all those notes for you. You just paste their list of changes, and it automatically drops markers with time codes onto the timeline. Finally, the part that actually frees up my calendar is the auto-schedule feature. I upload a long video, pick the tone, and it finds all the viral-ready segments for me automatically. It will generate the clips, and then I just set my posting frequency so it publishes everything across socials. The content calendar lets me see exactly what is coming up and what is already live. Honestly, for creators without a huge team, this is absolutely priceless. It is not trying to be a complex compositing suite, but it handles the stuff you actually need daily. If you are tired of the constant app switching, give Vizard a try and see how much time you get back. Start with one episode, let the AI work its magic, and compare the time investment to your old process. If you have specific feature requests or weird edge cases, drop them in the comments below. I really care about getting better tools into the hands of creators who need to move faster. That is my breakdown, and if you want more deep dives on my exact settings, just let me know. Take care, keep creating, and don't let tool fatigue kill your momentum. Peace.